Hey everybody, just James here, and I got an episode of Katawa Shoujo. Quick note, I post-recorded this, so I'm going to be reading through it as it goes. But yeah. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. Yeah, I'm not in control. In fact, gates in general seem to do that. I don't even know what I'm reading. Yeah, so this is pre-recorded. I didn't know that I wasn't recording my voice, so I went through this the entire thing talking. Yeah, so I have no control over the words, so if you could just read what I'm saying what I'm not saying right now, I'll pick up after this. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. Okay. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. Well, that's cool. I always like green. It's why I love Sacramento. It's pretty good. There's a lot of green near me. I'd like it more in, like, Northern California, or more Northern California, but yeah. Of course I'm talking about the school. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds the school would have. More like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and all the other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. Like that. He shudders like that. Okay. Click! James, click! Click! I'm tired of looking at this. Click! What am I talking about? What am I talking about that I did not record? I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it is. As it comes. As it comes, not as it is. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind a leafy the leafy canopies, too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. Well, it's an uncanny valley, even though I was told this is my new school. In the back of my mind, I have no idea what I'm reading right now, and I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Oh, bitch! I'm just kidding. This is a really nice school, though. I've never seen a school this nice. My high school was crappy, to say the least. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. Well, yeah, that would be kind of scared, too, if I had walked into a giant school like that, and it was that bare. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I can anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped on something and the trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me and catch my attention. Doing this post-commentary sucks. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. To me, blue is a calming color. Although I like to be depressed. That's a whole different commentary, though. I think that's a commentary made for a psychologist, psychiatrist, therapist. One of the three. I think either of those would work. Green, I guess, is a calming color. I don't know. Unless it's like really bright green, then it makes me excited for some reason. That just goes to show that the human perception is a lot different. Yeah. God, I hope I'm in line with everything. Why aren't I clicking anything? What am I talking about in this commentary that I did not record? So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Well, maybe because you just found out that your heart is bad? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realizing the gate is bothering me. Why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I can go back anymore. Feeling nervous, and with this realization set in my head, I open the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Well, of course. Click. Kinda looks like a hospital. You must be Nina Nikki? Tall man. Dude, he looks drunk. Nakai. So you are excellent. I am your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Welcome. Okay. We exchange handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asked you to be for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Well, safety first, or second. Oh, should I go later? Of course you should, shithead! I'm just kidding, Hisao. You're a pretty cool dude, I guess. So far. Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Excuse me. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher says. Do you want to introduce yourself to class? Of course I do. That's just the kind of person I am, and I knew I would answer it that way. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? You bet it is, you sexy fox. Burt's Bees is so good for your lips. Of course, but not everyone likes to be the center of the attention. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. I should probably give him a voice. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher upstairs. The third door in the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for 33. He looks very drunk and unprofessional. Muto opens the door and enters. Like, look at his stature. He's like, sup? Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is the big step. I know that. But there isn't any point to worrying so much about it, at least not this soon. I follow the teacher in the classroom and look around partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. And here I'm talking about this girl having two different color eyes, but I liked her hair. I do remember this part because I have the same feeling, I think. Maybe I thought she was ugly and I wanted to kill her, I don't know. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high and there's a lot of space left over around in between the desks. An entire wall is taken up by blackboards and the high, old-fashioned windows make it seem larger. The students' desks are standard wooden desks, the shelf underneath, books and wooden chairs with metal frames, simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school, but then why would they be here? Well, that guy has a bandage on his face and that girl's covering half of hers. Maybe she's anxious. I don't know. I probably didn't have time to read this. They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's just not immediately noticeable. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone is talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through as he introduces me to the class. And what is my mouse doing? What is he doing? That guy looks like an asshole. I don't know if I'm saying that in the commentary, but I just think he looks like an asshole. I noticed a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl is with really long, straight hairs, pretty eyes. That is pretty eye catching me. Oh, that is pretty eye. What? There is a boy with a cane leaning against the locker at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Look at the guy. I didn't realize that. Look at the guy in the back. He's I didn't realize that when I was recording. She's kind of cute, so is cheery looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's already hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her at the moment I walked in. Damn, Hisao, you're girl crazy. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hand and so does everyone else except the girl in the front row who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but I hide it bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. Of course the girl with the one hand is not going to be clapping. That guy really looks like an ass. Like, am I going to end up fighting him in this game? Can I, like, punch him in a scene? Choose to punch him? So, I'm Hisao Nikai. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer, and I hope to get along with everyone. I hope to get along well with everyone, though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly every self-introduction ever. I should say something more. Something more exciting. I fuck bitches. That's what I should have said. I'm just kidding. I end up saying nothing, and the teachers... Everyone seems... I'm fucking failing. Everyone seems to be a little satisfied with what I said, though a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. I could have gotten worse. ... Listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along with while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. I'm probably making a remark towards this girl laying on her desk. And how she has a hole on her knee. Sock thing. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently. When he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like I have no idea what I'm reading. The first row girl claps on this round, and her one hand against the other wrist. It makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yes, and I just realized why he probably looks drunk. He probably has a problem himself. He might not be an alcoholic, but I'm just saying he might have a problem himself, and that's why he's a teacher of this school. Most special ed kids end up teaching other special ed kids, I think. I don't know. I could have just made that up, but that would make sense to me. My grandmother teaches special ed kids, and they're really bright kids after they're taught well, and God, they're always happy. For some reason, they're just always happy. I don't know. Easily entertained. It hits me that I don't know what I had just happened in this entire thing. Oh yeah, we're talking to Misha and the other girl. As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with the bright pink hair and the gold eyes waves her hand at me. Hey, I guess it's Hakamichi, right? So funny. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi Shichan. I don't know how you pronounce that. Giggling, Misha points at the girl next to her, and the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me the whole time. She nods her head once. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of her dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. And she'd probably be the kind of girl that I'd go for. It's nice to meet you. No, really, do we get to choose the girls that we go for in this game? She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few something, and Hakamachi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder the teacher is messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you? That would be a very crude joke. I can see you're a little confused, right? Right? But I understand you would think I was Shichian. Oh, anime or manga or just Japanese culture in particular, having short fucking skirts. Hey lady, your ass is hanging. I'm just kidding. No slut shaming here. That's bullshit. Shichan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. I should probably put a girlish voice on it. Da da da! You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shichan is, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right. Right. Click. Click. He seems like a very nice, very interesting person, doesn't he? He knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today. So soon. He-chan, right? He-chan? Yep, it fits, doesn't it? What am I doing here? Oh, that must have been an accident. Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I never liked that nickname. Oh, I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined. Yeah, you look just like a Hichan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Hakamachi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, their hands a blur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Shi-chan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. How the fuck is he supposed to ask her if he doesn't know sign language? I guess she can read lips. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you hadn't had time to walk around. Familiarize with yourself with it. I don't know why I was like... She probably was like, familiarize yourself with it? Misha stumbles with a hard word bit, making it stick out, otherwise fertile vagina. Thanks, that would be pretty useful. So funny! So funny! Why aren't I clicking? And why is my... What's going on? What's going on? Is this the end of the episode? Oh, this is the end of the episode! Oh, well, I'll see you guys later. Take care, take it easy, and I'll talk to you next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you do, leave a like, and don't forget to share. Other people might like this Let's Play, at least I like to think so, like I said, just like and share if you enjoyed. If you didn't, you don't have to, I understand, but come back for more. You might like the next episode. Talk to you guys later. Take care, take it easy, and bye.